Uh-huh.
And it goes like this.
Goes like this.
Oil them bolts.
That's right.
Apparently that's not right.
That's not right?
Both of them don't line up.
Uh-oh.
It looks like it. It may not even fit.
Oh, we'll make it fit. We don't care if it's upside down. We'll make it fit. Good grievies.
Got two bolts in.
Well, good.
Three of them. That's that one that give me such a hard time. I'm screwing it in with my fingers now that I've oiled it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Come on.
What are they doing up there? Chipping rock?
What?
They chipping rock across the road?
Who?
Sounds like they're got a rock chipper, you know,
Yeah,
for
they got-
chipping the road.
It's a hydraulic jackhammer on a backhoe.
Oh,
Oh, they're probably beating rocks down, gonna build another one, stinking chicken.
oh, God. Anybody want to buy a nice building? I'll even let Randy go with it.
We'll sell it to you with the hoard of junk or without it.
Yeah, whichever you feel like. See, look at, and you can have all this.
All this can be yours.
Yes, if the price is right. 3 acres of prime real estate right on the Highway 90 and Highway 93 junction. Yeehaw! Just call us or leave a message. Randy,
Come with a suitcase full of cash.
yes. And not $1, $100.
Make it a big suitcase.
Yeah, the bigger the better. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Geese, I see you had to come visit us. Thank you, babies. Okay, you want to be in the video? Here you go. Okay, they got to be in the video. Worse than the grandkids. I guess this never had a light underneath it, huh?
What?
The hood never had a light.
This plain Jane don't got cruise control.
Well, I know they ain't got nothing.
I say she bought this new. I think it was a demonstrator.
Oh.
It was a new car, but it's been used a little.
Oh.
One deal where it says sales tax paid.
Oh. Guys, you can mosey now. I think they might be noisier than the kids. So, how you doing?
I'm doing
Yay!
If I could do this with the impact gun, it would be a whole lot nicer.
I know. Just thank God for small favors and go with what you got. You want me to do some screwing while you're resting? I think I can reach down there and get that one for you.
See? This thing here.
Oh,
Turn it
wow.
like that, and it
Yes.
turns that socket.
Okay.
See it working?
Yes, I see it working. Took me a minute to find it, but I found it.
There's a piece of rubber on that motor mount flange.
Yeah?
They kind of got caught in holes. It's got to fit tight in.
Uh-huh.
So I had to shoot it up and tighten it up and get it put in.
Oh, okay.
It's in the right place. And everything's okay. It's just aftermarket parts. Don't look like the originals. They
Yep.
don't cost like the originals either, though.
Baby, you want some corn?
I'd give them corn.
I know, but evidently they didn't get enough. You know, kind of like me and my chocolate. Can't give me enough.
Like one.
Okay.
And see, I won't have to retime it. Because what it is, we check that motor. The bell itself ain't got nothing to do with it. As long as you don't move your camshaft and your crankshaft,
Uh-huh.
you ain't getting it all the time.
Okay. Whatever you say, dear.
If I took that bracket off before I took the motor mount out, I'd have an easier time getting the motor mount out. Keeps in my way.
Just don't go that far.
Well, I've seen guys got air impacts that fit down in there, but I don't have one. That could have been what was wrong with that one bolt. Somebody may have put that with an air impact.
Yeah.
And impacts tend to do stuff so fast they heat it, bolts and nuts up. I've seen lug nuts actually be smoking hot.
Yeah.
Because they took them over the air impact. I'd just soon use a 4-way lug wrench on them.
Yes, I love it. Oh, you're treating it like dirt.
It's all right.
You don't throw your tools.
On the concrete.
You don't throw your tools around.
I went to auction Saturday
Yeah.
and I bought one of these handy tools for closing up the gap in a chainsaw bar when the chainsaw bar gets wore out.
Yeah.
And I watched a video a long time ago with that Leon's chainsaw guy.
Oh God, I love Leon. He's so
Anyway.
handsome.
He had one of them tools. And he was showing it and kind of lambasting it, telling what the
Okay.
bad pictures was on it.
Go. 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 Grandma can't hear herself think. Go. Go. Okay. Guess I'll throw him some corn. Get him away from me. Sheepers. Can't hear myself think. Not that I think, but can't hear myself not think. Oh, look at this. Already open. Already open. There they go. Everybody's getting a little. Everybody except the geese. There you go. That ought to keep them here for a minute. I hope. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. My worker has disappeared. See if he's stuck in there. Nope, he's not stuck in here. Don't see him anywhere. Oh dear. Oh dear. He must have ran off to get a part or something. So, but anyway, yeah, if you guys are interested in a building in Pocahontas, Arkansas, with a canopy and a whole crap load of junk, antiques, and a bicycles on the fence, shoot the dog, you just come visit us. We've got the place for you, and
Anyway,
you can buy it and do whatever you want
I
with it.
used this.
Okay, and what
This
happened?
pipe on it, tightened all them motor mount nuts, the whole that motor mount in there up as tight as I could get it without twisting them off.
Okay, sounds good to
So
me.
they're torqued properly.
Okay,
But
now
when I was talking about Leon's chainsaw, he lambasted that aftermarket one, told all the bad things wrong with it, blah, blah, blah. But he'd been using it. And he got a genuine Oregon one that's kind of like a swedge deal that you can put on there and pinch that bar
yeah,
back
I watched
together.
it last night. I only watch it for Leon
Anyway,
because he's
so
cool.
I remembered him doing that video. So I went to the auction, and I come home and did everything I needed to do, and then I went in there and got in the bed there and turned that TV on and thought, well, I'll search for that video where Leon's using that tool. Anyway, I fell asleep,
Of course.
and I couldn't be ripped by Van Winkle because I would have to tinkle. And I woke up because I had to tinkle. And just as I woke up, that TV was still on. And that video, the very video I was going to search for, was coming on. And the tool he was griping about was one made like this. Exactly like
Well,
this.
hold
And
it still.
I bought this.
Jeepers.
I bought this at the
Hey,
auction.
I could make that. That's
I
kind of
know,
cool.
I bought this at
Looks
auction
like
for-
eyeballs.
along with
Down here's his
A
nostrils.
bunch of other stuff in a box for $12.50.
Cool.
Anyway,
Okay.
So-
anyway, are
so
you going to
he-
finish my car, or are you
no.
going to
oh,
jaw?
I'm gonna jaw about this.
Okay.
Anyway, he
Blah blah
didn't
blah
use
blah
that,
blah.
and he got that
La, la,
organ
la,
one
la,
out.
la.
He stuck the bar in his vise, and he was hammering on it, trying to where it spread out, trying to see this groove will spread out on you, get worn. He was trying to squeeze that groove there, and he took a big chip out of the bar,
Yeah,
and roughed the bar,
I
and said
know.
them choice words and all
I
that.
felt sorry for him.
Then he went back to using his other one, but it didn't work so good. We got a laugh out of it.
Yeah.
So, and what I tell you to do, you put this in a vise. You set this on here like this. And then you can tighten this up. See? You tighten this up,
Yep.
and you run it back and forth. And what that does,
I can use that for cleaning the dirt out from underneath your toenails.
that I've got it off of there now. I've messed it up.
That's okay,
I
but
slipped off.
I can use that for doing what I said. It'll work pretty good. Might lose a toe or two, but we don't care. You're old. You don't really need your toes anymore.
Anyway, it's got to be in a vise, really.
I know.
And
Oh,
what
look
that
at
does,
the dirt.
Yeah.
Whoa.
well, there's dirt in that crack. You're supposed to clean that
know.
out first. But what happens, folks, a lot of times,
You don't have to push my hand away.
you'll have a chainsaw that cuts crooked.
Yeah, like you.
And you can put a brand new chain on it. It ain't how you sharpen the chain to cause that thing cut crooked. If this bar is wore out and you put that new chain in there and it wobbles back and forth,
Yeah.
the groove in the bar's wore out.
Oh, okay.
And you can squeeze this groove back together.
Oh, I would
And
just
then you gotta have,
throw it in a junk pile.
you gotta have the right
like
thickness.
right there. There's a junk pile.
You gotta have the right thickness blade. And he's got what's called bar shop. He's got that blade mount on. You can mount on your table saw.
Okay.
I might get one of them blades, a set of them blades the right thickness, and you grind this groove back out.
God, that looked like
And what you do,
a weirdo.
if the
Sorry,
edges is
didn't
crooked,
mean that. He
if
was
the
a
edges is
truck
crooked,
driver.
you gotta grind the edges of the bar down. And when you do this groove, isn't deep enough, the bottoms of your chain will hit in the groove. So you gotta grind the groove deep enough that the bottom of the chain clears. But used to be years ago, we never ever tried to redo bars and fix an old bar
Yeah, you
because they was relatively cheap.
You threw them
But
away.
now chainsaw bars have got so expensive.
Everything's
worth it to-
expensive. Have you went and bought
It'd be worth
groceries?
it to refurbish them. But anyway, I bought, this guy was a
Okay,
gunsmith, but
okay.
I bought it at the auction.
Okay, yeah, you bought it at his auction. Now put it away and get Get your. What? Well, what?
I worked on your car today. I told you I'd work on your car.
Aww.
But this in here,
Aww.
the rubber's all bad in it. See how it's starting to break loose from the nut right there, and it's bad there?
Did you say nut?
Yeah, nut. But see how it's starting
I
to deteriorate?
see it. I see
and
it.
it's crooked. See, it ain't straight.
I see it. Yeah.
That other one's straight.
Okay. Thank you.
Was there a bolt in that box?
I don't know. I
Some
never.
of them say that comes with a new bolt.
I never touched your box.
No new bolt.
Well, maybe
But the
you.
ones that was really bad on her car was this lower one right here. This here's all tore out of it.
Oh wow.
The lower one.
Wow.
And that up there's the upper one.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't get no nuts or bolts or nothing.
What?
You didn't get no
No,
nuts or
there's no new bolt with it.
nuts or bolts or nothing. Dadgummit.
Well, see,
Dadgummit. Yeah, I'm seeing.
this got to go back on. And I've got to go get my little 1/4-inch.
Are you going to put that
Breaker
on or do the bottom
No.
one first?
I got to do my 1/4-inch breaker bar. And see that arrow on that?
Uh-huh.
I got to loosen that up. Go back this way and loosen up. Put that little breaker bar on there. And loosen that up. Then I can put this on with the timing belt. Then I got to tighten it back. After I bolt it on, I got to tighten it back up and retighten this little nut.
But I thought you might put the bottom motor mount on while it's still apart so you can get
No,
it'll
I ain't worried about it because
because why?
this in here was a hard one
Okay.
to get to.
Uh-huh.
I got to put all the front of this motor back together.
Yeah.
And after I put the front of this motor back together, I got to jack it up and get that bolt that goes through the center of that mount and bolts in the. There's another part. There's a bracket somewhere. It's in the trunk of your car or somewhere.
Oh,
It bolts in the part that fits over the plastic front cover.
whatever you say, dear.
But see this belt,
Yeah, I see the belt.
it don't matter about this belt. It also runs the water pump.
Uh-huh.
See?
So make sure it's on the water pump.
Well, after I put deal and get tension on it, I'll look and be sure the timing marks is still lined up. I may have I've got the bolt that holds the crank on. I put a big nut there,
Uh-huh.
and I can put a wrench on here, and I can crank that over by hand
Okay.
without the starter.
Okay, you're talking too much and not enough action.
Well, I was gonna finish the video up. Anyway, it's a nice day for Arkansas, and I did something really dumb.
It wasn't this morning. It was
I did
cold.
something really dumb.
Okay, what did you do really dumb?
I got 3 5-gallon cans I use. They all look
Oh,
alike.
yeah.
They all look alike. 5-gallon plastic red can. I mean,
And who give you magic markers?
I know.
Me.
Anyway, I got some diesel in a
Enough said.
5-gallon can.
Enough said.
And I was driving out of whim around there, and I never put a lot of gas in it, just gallon or 2 at a time. And it quit running on me. And I thought, well, it's out of gas. I just grabbed a 5-gallon can of gas. I put that gas in it, started it up, and it run just a little bit and quit. Stone dead. I fooled with that thing and had the points out and cleaned the plugs and this and that, and it was making spark, but I got to make it spark 3/4 inch long. I put one of them high voltage electronic ignition coils on there. Never could get to run. Frustrated. And I'm laying in bed there the other night, and I said, I bet I poured 5 gallons of diesel in that tractor. I poured the whole can in.
Good for you.
5 gallons of diesel.
Good for you.
So I drained it out, so I got some gassy diesel. Won't be no good to try and put in that terraplane to start it because it's got a lot of gasoline in it. Because that OM.
You can use it for
That
cleaning
OM
parts.
in the bottom of the tank, it's got a little stem on the sediment bowl, sticks up about an inch. So there's always an inch old cruddy gas with all the sediment that didn't make it out in the bottom of that tank. But when I poured that diesel in there, it stirred up with the diesel.
Oh, goody goody.
And I just don't want to chance it.
Well, you could.
But
like I
it
said,
wasn't. It wasn't a cheap diesel. It was.
I know farm diesel.
It was on roads. I
Yeah,
didn't use farm diesel.
okay,
It was on road
on-road.
diesel. I bought the gas pump down there at Murphy's.
Well, that's your fault.
Anyway,
You should have sniffed your gas.
well, I can't.
Sniff no
I
more.
pretty much lost my sense of smell. I can't. If I'm stinking, I can't smell my stink. Debbie said, "Hey, you need to take a bath. You smell like that goat." And I can't smell it, you know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's all clear, and I couldn't see no difference in it. Anyway, so I drained all that diesel out of it, and I went up there this morning, and I had
And
this little Zoom bottle,
zoom, zoom, zoom.
and I filled it up with chainsaw gas, and I had that line off the carburetor so I could drain all that gas back in the 5-gallon deal. So that hose, where I got a filter in line there, I turned that hose up and I filled that. Opened the petcock on that carburetor and let that diesel out of it. And I filled it up with chainsaw gas. And that old battery was low on that tractor, but it didn't turn over 1 1/2 times before it fired off and sit there and run till it burned all that gas out of the carburetor.
Well, good.
But it was smoking pretty good because it still had diesel on top of the
Well,
pistons.
that
and-
keeps the muffler from rusting.
yeah, top lubricant. so my old 1946M has had a good top lube for winter. I got the antifreeze in it, and I checked the antifreeze the other night. It said I know I hadn't ever remembered putting water in it all summer long. And sure enough, it was still minus 10 degrees.
Well, good.
But that's what I had it set at last year. But I still may go buy some new antifreeze and drain a gallon out and put a fresh gallon in there because your antifreeze has got additives, anti-rust deals and stuff like that. And it's good to refresh it with a little fresh antifreeze.
Okay.
But what I'll do is I'll buy a gallon and I'll pour half of it in there and mix a gallon of water. I've got it mixed a little thick right now, but I like to really run about a 50-50 mix.
50-50 mix.
Antifreeze. It don't get that cold here. It never gets minus 10.
What are you talking about? It was
The
cold
wind
this
chill might
morning.
get down that way,
It's
but
cold this morning. You didn't even want to get out of bed. You went and checked outside, and you come and got right back in bed.
I went up to that auction wanting a refrigerator. I bought one 2 weeks ago. In a nice looking refrigerator. Plugged it in to Hootie's there. The light comes on when you open the door, but that's it. It don't do nothing else. And there was a Kenmore up
I
there.
guess you
looked
can
new.
use it for storage then.
And it was one of the last things that sold. It was one of the last 20 items that sold during the sale. And I thought, well, I'll buy that. I paid $15 for that other. Anyway, and I thought, well, I'll buy that refrigerator. I might go as high as $50 on it. It looked real nice, but it wasn't plugged in. You didn't know whether it worked.
Yeah.
You buy something at auction, it's yours.
Well, you got to plug it in.
So I waited around an extra hour for them to get around to selling that. They started that sucker out at $150, and when I walked off to go pay, I don't know what it brought. It was over $200, that old pig in a poke
Yeah.
refrigerator that you'd not
Yeah.
plugged in
Yeah.
was bringing.
Okay.
But anyway, we got a refrigerator with ice underneath. And I don't like that. I want that freezer on top.
Well, our grandkids stood
They
in
stood
it
on it.
and warped
And now
it.
the drawer
It
don't
does-
open and close.
Yeah, it doesn't
good.
even want to open and close.
It's several years old. And it's one of them newer. We bought it brand new, and it's one
No,
of them.
I bought it brand
Yeah, we
new.
bought it brand new.
I took my money and bought it brand new.
No,
You didn't
paid
have.
about $800, I
Yep,
think.
$813 with the taxes.
Anyway, and made in China or somewhere. It ain't as good.
I don't know where
That
it's
old
made.
Kenmore
It
might
don't
have been
matter.
a real good one. It looked good.
Well, you should have plugged it in.
Well, there's no way to plug it in.
Oh,
The guy had died. There's no electricity there.
Well, what about extension cord and plugging it
I
into
bought a
the
drill.
yeah to the
I
guys?
bought a drill for $20. Real good aluminum drill. Nice one. Heavy, old. And what I did, while everybody, they had a buku bunch of guns, and everybody was up there over all them guns and rifles and pistols and all that stuff, ammunition. And I was around there looking at everything else, so I carried that drill up there, and they had a generator running. Somebody had a generator running for an idea where they were selling sandwiches and stuff. I plugged it in that generator and checked it out to be sure it worked. Took it back down and laid it back down on the table where it's at, and I bought them. I didn't tell nobody. I knew they worked. You know, they said they guaranteed they worked when they went to sell them. They said, "We'll guarantee all this stuff works. You can take it up there and plug it in up there, and if it don't work, you don't own it." But anyway, I bought it for worth the money. But I didn't buy no big truckload of stuff. I got some Arkansas Razorback floor mats. And I got to thinking,
Yeah, Yaki Box.
I have never watched a football game in my life. I've never watched a football game.
Don't look
I
at
have
me. I
never-
don't watch them.
I have never.
I watched them when I was in high school
I never
because
watched them when I was in
because
school.
there were some cute-looking boys that were playing football, and I wanted
okay.
to look at them.
Well, I never ever went to a high school football
And while
game.
I was there watching the football game up in the top of the stadium, this one kid was going down and he missed a step. And I got to see he broke his leg and his bone stuck out the side of his blue jeans. And oh my God, that was pretty yucky. And I didn't, you
Ruined
know.
his blue jeans?
Yeah, he put a bloody hole through him. That boy broke it
He should
good.
have drank more milk, had stronger bones.
No,
all I can say.
they should have had better bleachers. Them suckers you had to like crawl up them.
Okay, you never let me finish. I never
Okay.
ever watched.
Well,
the
you know
basketball.
what? You always interrupt me. Nah, 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 no.
I've never watched a basketball game.
I have.
And then one time,
Because
me and
Chris was
Debbie,
playing basketball, so.
we got interested in watching baseball game.
Uh-huh.
The St. Louis Cardinals, and
Yeah,
it was
long
Ozzie Smith playing
long
out there,
time
and all them
ago.
guys. They was good, and we was watching them. Mm-hmm. And it was the World Series, 7 games, and they got to win 4. Mm-hmm. And they won 3 games, first 3 games at St. Louis. And
Come on,
they
spit it
threw
out.
that 4th game on purpose.
I know. They wanted
They
to
threw
make
that
more
4th
money.
game on purpose where the World Series would go to 7 games.
I know.
They threw that 4th game,
I know. You said
On
that
purpose.
3 or 4 times. On
so
purpose.
they'd go to 7 games.
On purpose.
7 deals. And when they did that, I could see they did it on purpose. I
Yep.
could see. I told Debbie, I said, what is, they got to play 7 games because they got to make their money for them stadiums and pay these guys all the money they pay the players and all that. And I didn't watch anymore. After they threw that 4th game,
Yep.
I said,
Said bull
that's
hockey.
it.
This
it's
is
fake.
this is bad as wrestling.
And I never watched baseball again. But I never had
And he never picked
inclination
cotton.
or any use for sports. And the people teachers or whatever you want to call them, I
Coach-
hated most
coach
in school. That I
teachers?
disliked the most was coaches. Mm-hmm. I really disliked coaches. We had one coach down there,
Uh-huh.
and he said something. He said,
He said
why wasn't you here yesterday? And I said, well, I was disking the field. We was doing some fall planting. And he said, well, what you planting? You planting wheat, oats? I said, no, planting fescue and clover, putting in pasture. And he said, well, I always liked to farm and everything. And he said, I always looked putting in fall wheat and oats and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And one day, he seemed to be all right. And one day, he said something to me, and I told him that he was a parasite. I said, I've always had this theory that if you don't take and use the natural resources of the plant to make, build, or grow something that adds to GDP or GNP, if you're not a vital link in that chain of production, you're a parasite. And everybody parasites is funded by taxing and robbing the producers.
Can I ask you something?
And every society that winds up with too many takers and not enough makers soon fails.
Okay, can I?
And you know what happened?
What happened? What?
Come spring,
Yeah.
when basketball season was over, he's a football and basketball coach.
Uh-huh.
He quit,
Oh,
and he went to farming.
okay.
He went down there to Clover Bend, down there to Brown that his daddy used to farm, and talked to them people and rented it to him and bought him a tractor, and he went back to
Okay,
farming.
can I ask you, what is this stuff here? This doesn't add to the GNP and
Yeah, it is.
UPC and
What
the DFA and
what I'm doing,
ABC.
what I'm doing is recycling. But
Can I
I'm
ask
gonna be
you,
honest.
when did you recycle something?
well, I ain't sold any scrap to
That's right.
the Jew junk
So-
man in quite a while.
So nothing.
I have though before. One day I put a little load in my little. When Obama had that gas to $4, I had this little old $150.
Jiminy
Now
crickets.
listen, let me
Okay.
finish. I had this little $150
Yeah.
Ford Ranger that I bought government surplus.
Yes, and I went on that adventure with you, and
No,
I
you did.
sti-
You didn't go to Springfield with me.
No, I went on the adventure with you to go get the truck,
I see
and that
why.
was an adventure.
We went down.
Yeah,
I was
we'll
in-
tell you
But
it some
anyway,
other day.
Anyway, I got it running. I was driving that.
Yes.
And I went over here and I cleaned a bunch of copper and aluminum radiators, air conditioner units up, and I had some heater cores and some aluminum wheels and a few aluminum transmission cases. that
Come
was
on, you're
clean
gonna have to hurry
aluminum.
up. I'm freezing.
And Debbie said, "Where are you taking that?" And I said, "I'm taking it to Springfield, Missouri." And she said, "Well, why are you taking it up there?" I said, "Well, it'll bring a third more than it'll bring here locally."
Whoa!
And she said, "Well, how much is that going to bring?" And I said, "I weighed it and I got it figured at $900. And she said, "There ain't no way that little bit of stuff in the bed of that truck's going to bring you $900.
No, I didn't
So I
believe
went
him.
on up there and I sold it. And that guy who owned the place come out and looked at it. It was the first time I was there. And when I went in and got my check, I had $1,006. And he paid me more money for it because it was nice and cleaned real good and everything. And I had a pretty good quantity. But he paid me more money than he had advertised on his website. But he's got a website, and you can get on it every day, and he tells his price. And if these guys around here locally won't come close enough to the price I can get for it in Springfield, Missouri, I'll drive that 200 miles and
I
sell
would
it for what
too.
it brings the most.
I would 3.
But anyway, I am a parasite
Okay.
because I draw a Social Security check. And I know people say, "Oh, you paid into that, blah, blah, blah." Well, yeah, I paid
Blah
into
blah
it.
blah.
When I was self-employed, I paid 15.3%
Right.
into it.
Right.
And when I was employed for other people, it was like 7%. The employer matched 7%, but they also held out for Medicaid, and they still charge you every month, even though they held it out of your check, if you're on Medicare. But most people, including me, within a half a dozen years of starting to draw Social Security, they draw every cent that they ever paid in out and then some.
Right.
And being I'm getting that check the third Wednesday every month, that makes me a taking parasite. Somebody else is being robbed, and with the case of borrowed money, it's some future producer being robbed
Yeah,
to but,
but
pay me.
But the future producers don't want to work.
Well, that's how come they run the $38 trillion deficit.
I know.
I seen there on some show the other day that Elon Musk pretty soon is going to be a trillionaire.
Well, I'm happy for him.
Well, he's going to be a trillionaire, and
He earned it.
He's probably the only one he's the only one anybody knows of that's going to be a trillionaire.
He earned
in
it.
existence.
He's the one that.
But anyway,
He produces a lot of jobs for people.
oh yeah, he makes jobs for people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he got tired of California taxing him and so much and doing him this way and that. He moved his whole factory from California to Texas. Mm-hmm. And the people in California told him, even though he moved and no longer was in California, that he had to pay state taxes for 3 years after he left.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's
stupid.
that's
But that's what they
that's
told him.
California.
Well, he didn't. You know.
No. Okay.
But
Well,
anyway-
anyway, you got anything else you want to say?
We're going to say goodbye and good luck to you. And I guess we're going to keep making videos even though they only get a dismal amount of views. That ain't y'all people that like to watch them fault. It
Yeah,
ain't my fault.
It's YouTube's fault.
It's YouTube's fault.
Yep.
I seen a guy on there had 35 subscribers. And all he did was take an old C farm oil with one flat tire and a stuck engine and hooked to the pickup truck, had his wife jerk him around. He'd pop in the clutch trying to break the engine loose. Mm-hmm. And he got like, in one day, he got like 2,700 views. Mm-hmm. There's something wrong with that. That don't make
No,
sense to me.
Don't
You
make
know,
sense.
He only had 35 subscribers, and one of them was me. I subscribed to him. He don't know what he's doing, but I subscribed to him.
Well, anyway, Gripey Pants here is done griping. You got any political stuff to talk about?
Nah.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about it. I'll
Yeah.
just say this. I'm still convinced we're never going to be able to butt our way out of this mess. And Debbie's a poll worker, and what day are you going to work at the polls?
The 18th.
The 18th. Polls for school election.
School election.
And I think I'm the only one that ever goes down there and votes against the school tax.
Yeah.
I always go vote in the school election, vote against school tax, and if there's somebody running for school board,
Well, they got a big
if there's
fancy.
a couple people running for school board and one of them's already the school board member, I vote for the person who's not an incumbent.
Okay. Well,
It don't do me
anyway,
no good. But that's what I
y'all have a great day, and Mr. Yacky Box, you have a great day too. Okay.
think. Yeah, I'm having a real good day.
Yeah. Go stand in the
But, you
sun.
know,
Yeah.
like how these people call me on the phone wanting to sell me stuff.
Oh God.
Medicare and stuff like that.
Yep, and what really gets them
And
is
what I
the
do-
burials. The
Yeah,
burial
burial
insurance.
insurance. Well, sometimes I tell them people trying to sell me burial
And
insurance
they did
that I'll
life
be
in-
dead and I won't care.
They've also did life insurance, and I've looked at Randy and I said, "Have you took out life insurance on me that I don't know about?"
Nope, I hadn't yet. But anyway,
Hadn't yet. Oh
if you
God.
don't want me to tell this, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
What?
So, these people, if they ever say, "How are you doing?" I say, "I'm doing great. I'm 74 years old and hadn't been to a doctor since I was 61 years old. And the only reason I went then is because I was driving a semi-truck. I had to have a health card. And besides that, my pecker still works." And they usually hang up.
I'd hang up on you too. Good
And
grief.
Debbie's over there. The first time I did that, Debbie was sitting over in the bed. "Who was you talking to?" I said, "Some Alpoo or over in India or something. I hear chickens crowing in the background."
Anyway, y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe and comment below. And the offer still goes for this place. If you want to buy it, just leave a comment and tell Randall how much, and he'll either poo-poo it or say, "Bring your suitcase full of dough." Anyway, we love y'all, and y'all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.